Hello, welcome back. As you can see, we have designed our button, and it's time to design the create post header, which is this, as you can see, and the icon as well. We are going to add this icon, plus icon, and when we click on this button, the pop-up wrap will be disappear. As you can see, it's appear on clicking on this input, and when we click on this cut icon, it will disappear. As you can see, it will cut the pop-up wrap on clicking on this. When we click on this, the pop-up wrap will be disappeared. So let's open up the index.html file. So as you can see, we have created the button here, which is inside the CBox top, and when we scroll to top, here you can find the CBox header, and here we are going to add inside the CBox header a div, and this div will be CBox header inner, and inside the CBox header inner we are going to add two more divs, first for the text and second for the icon. For the text we are going to use h2, and this h2 tag will hold the create post text. This is a heading tag. Save it, and for the button we are going to say class of cut, and inside the cut class we are going to add a label tag, because we are going to make a relation between input checkbox with this label tag. So with the help of input checkbox we are going to make our pop-up work. When we click on the cut button, it will disappear the pop-up, and when we click on the text field, it will appear the pop-up. As you can see, when we click on this text field, it will appear the pop-up, and when we click on this plus or cut icon, it disappears the pop-up. So that functionality we will make only using CSS. So later you are going to understand why we use this label, but first focus on this. Inside the label we are going to add a spawn, and inside the spawn we are going to use a icon. A foundersome icon class for this is FAS, and FAS and FA plus or and circle. Save it, and let's refresh the page. Here as you can see, we have added the heading and the button. So let's add the flex class to the CBox header inner, because we want this of flex items. So add a flex here, and now as you can see, if you refresh the page, these are the flex items. Now let's position these in a center position. So let's add a justify content center here. So I'll say JC center. Save it. Now you will see this, as you can see, is now in center position, but we want this icon to be in the right position. For this we are going to make this cut our position absolute, but first we need to add a position relative property to this CBox header inner. So open up the CSS file. When we scroll down to this create pop-up box, when you scroll down you will find this CBox header. Here we are going to add these class. We'll say CBox header inner, and also we are going to add the cut class which we have used for the icon, but for the CBox header inner we are going to say position relative, and for the cut we are going to say position absolute, and let me a little bit scroll to top, and here we are going to say from right 0 pixels, and font size will be 24 pixels and color will be hash D9, D9 and D9. Save it and refresh the page. As you can see, now the icon is on the right position inside the CBox header inner. So let's add a margin. For the margin, we are going to add margin property to this CBox header inner. So we'll add a margin here. So we'll say margin all over margin 10 pixels and save it and refresh it. Now you can see that we have given the margin and it's look much better. And let's add a border bottom to this div. We are going to give a border bottom to this CBox header. Let me add a border bottom property here, and we are going to say 1 pixel solid hash EC. Save it. When we refresh the page, you can see it's given the border to this header section. We have created the header for the pop-up. So that's it for now, and see you in the next lecture.